Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel. The plant that you see here is the peacock flower plant. It has been here for the last 4 years. Since I brought it here, I have not changed the pot, soil, etc. But every year I cut off half the height of the tree. I mean a shrub. It's not a tree, it's a shrub. It's a very hard one. And this time I'll have to change the pot also, because the old pot is just got a waste. And you see, it's very easy to take off with hand, bare hands. Not even any tools are used. Just like paper, it comes off. And bringing a hacksaw blade, I just started sawing off the top portion of the plant. You cannot see the top of the plant just because the camera is placed on a stand, because I cannot work with one hand holding the camera. And you can see the portion I have cut off. Throughout the year it grows very well. It's evergreen. It may die off sometimes in extreme conditions, but it will regrow. I mean, not the total plant, but a part of that, like the top part, something like that, and it will regrow and become very healthy. It's very easy to maintain. Even if you don't put water for a few days, the plant will survive. It produces very beautiful flowers, red, orange, yellow, separately, or some of the flowers may be of mixed colors. They come in bunches. A pyramid type of inflorescence will be formed, on which the flowers will be appearing. And most of the flowers will give rise to pods, seed pods, out of which you can take out the seeds and plant as many as you want. See, I just started peeling off the pot, plastic pot, which has degraded into something like paper. I didn't put any water for the last few days just because I didn't want a very moist soil which will be difficult to handle, and this is very dry now, and I can just take off it very easily with some small tools or even with hand. I got a hammer here by the side and an iron rod which will do the work for me. You can see the soil there, which I'll be replacing in place of the soil it is having now, and that has been prepared a few days ago and kept in that particular pot that you see over there. And I've put it there to dry out, and a quarter portion of the soil is already placed in that pot there. See, I'm using an iron rod just to take off the soil without harming the roots much. Anyway, we don't have to worry about harming the roots because it's a very hardy plant. It will regrow even if some of the roots are damaged. I've got another small plant here of this very plant that is here out of seed that I've planted. So there's nothing to worry about it. You see, this is the hammer that I'm using to take off the soil. It will take a few minutes. This plant is native to the Caribbeans, most probably the Barbados, and it spread to the rest of the Caribbean islands, then the north of South America and south of North America, and from there the rest of the world. Now it is grown in almost every country in tropical and subtropical areas. If you are planting it in an area that is frost ridden, or it's permanently under ice or snow, you will have to protect the plant. At temperatures below 15 degrees Celsius will not be tolerated by the plant and it will die down. If it's only for a few days, the plant will just die off and it will regrow. I mean, not the whole plant, but some of the stem will be still alive, and from there new shoots will come up and we can have a new plant. It's very easy to maintain. It's not an indoor plant, by the way. It is an outdoor plant. It's very good for parks and gardens. You can see in many parks and gardens throughout the world, mainly in subtropical and tropical areas. In India, it can be seen in most of the southern states and in some of the eastern states, though I have not seen it in the northern part of the country. See, I'm just beating it there, without worrying about the roots being damaged. There's nothing to worry because the roots that are on the outer side are not the fresh ones or tender ones which can be damaged. And you see, that's enough, and I will be putting it there in the pot which has already got a quarter part of it filled with soil, and then I will be putting some more soil there, and finally I'll be watering it a little so that the roots will find new growth with the new soil which is already having some manure. I'll be putting some more manure. I mean, I've kept along with me here a all-in-one manure which contains all the micronutrients also, like nickel, zinc, iron, etc. See, I've put up some of the soil here, and the rest I'll be filling now, and a little bit of watering, and after that the plant will be kept in a shaded place for at least till the evening today. Tomorrow it can be put again in the sun. There's nothing to worry about. It's a very hardy one. In fact, there are a dozen names, common names for this plant, including some Indian ones and international ones. I've made a list of that which I'll be placing in the description box. You can just go through it if you need more names of this plant. In some places it's called Poinciana. In India it's called Rajamalli or something like that in southern states, because I haven't seen it here in the northern part of the country. I can't say what people polish here. Maybe there will be some parts or somewhere where it has been planted in the recent times, but not otherwise commonly seen in Delhi. The flowers are very beautiful with the shape looking like a peacock. That's why it's called a peacock flower. Its other names are like Poinciana, the pride of Barbados, and it is of national importance for Barbados. See, I'm going to take off the leaves and branches of the stem that I've cut from this tree, and I'll be using it as a support, not for the lower part of the plant, but the other part which I haven't cut off, that is some new branches, fresh growth, which is very tender. So it may just droop because I've changed everything and there is nothing left. So possibly the tender part will droop down. Just to prevent it from any damage, I will be just tying it up there. Anyway, thank you for your time. Keep watching. Take care. And please subscribe, comment, like, and also share with your friends. So I'm watering it now. Not much of water is required, just 2 liters of water. That mug contains that much of water, will be enough. So anyway, bye, take care.